Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love y'all. Thank you for getting our day off to a great start. But then thank you because you started off with praise. Praise is something very powerful when you think about the fact that God is God and God is amazing. Amazing. That's what Pastor Mike sings. And so I simply want to talk today about the amazingness of our God. God is so amazing that God will blow your mind with some of the things that God does for you. No wonder the Bible says that now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above anything you can ask or imagine. That's amazing right there, because it's saying that God will do some things for you that you didn't ask for. God will do some stuff for you that you never thought about, you never imagined, because God is amazing. And so don't be tripping on the people around you coming at you. You remember the God above you who lives within you, who is up to something amazing for you. God is amazing. I'm shouting today because God is amazing. And if God is amazing, why am I tripping on stuff that is happening that is awful? I ain't tripping on that because I know my God is so amazing that God can take what started out as awful and make something awesome out of it, because God is amazing. God is so amazing that God looks beyond my faults and sees every one of my needs. God is so amazing that God refuses to give up on me, even when I've given up on myself. And God says when other people put a period, God puts a comma. Period means it's over. Comma means pause, catch your breath. There's more to come, because God is amazing. Y'all have a blessed one with our amazing God.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Pepto-Bismol. Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol. Pepto provides fast 5-symptom relief for upset stomachs. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children. Good morning, our SMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Federal Reserve officials grew more concerned at their most recent meeting about inflation, with members lacking the confidence to lower interest rates. CNBC reports that the meeting followed substantial readings that showed inflation was more stubborn than officials had expected to start 2024. The Federal Open Market Committee voted unanimously to hold its benchmark short-term borrowing rate in a range of 5.25 to 5.5%. Now, that is a 23-year high since it's been since July 2023. So even though prices are going up, a lot of folks are still spending the money, so it's not helping with inflation. In related news, cars, trucks, and SUVs in the U.S. keep getting older, hitting a record average age of 12.6 years in 2024 as people hang on to their vehicles, largely because new ones cost so much. With an average U.S. new vehicle selling price of just over $45,000 last month. I didn't know it was that bad. Many can't afford to buy new, even though prices are down more than $2,000 from the peak in December 2022, according to J.D. Power. Lastly, what do you spend your money on? The answer may dictate your happiness. By investigating how different types of purchases affect feelings of social connectedness, researchers have found that people feel a greater sense of kinship and community when they spend money on experiences rather than on material goods. And that all depends on who you ask. I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few of this morning's headlines. For more news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
What it do, Maria? Dallas Mavericks, man, they take game one in the Western Conference Finals last night, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kyrie Irving dropped 30 points, setting the tone early. And Luka Doncic dropped 33 points, closing it out. Yes, indeedy. How about them Dallas Mavericks, man? The all NBA teams have been announced. Let me see if I can run through them real fast. The first team, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jason Tatum. Second team, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Anthony Davis. Third team, Domantas Sabonis, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton, and, of course, LeBron James. There it is, man. And I got a big, bold sports prediction that I'm going to put on everybody coming up in my next sports report later on in the show. Rick, you're gonna probably ride with me on this one. We're going to find out. Big, bold sports opinion coming up later on in the show, man. That's my quick sports report. Briggity Tat, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next in the hot spot, I got the people who won the finale of The Masked Singer. Up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. It's the bottom of the hour. Y'all rooms are selling fast for my birthday beach blowout August the 9th through the 11th in Hollywood, Florida. You listen, all you need is $500 down to hold your spot. So make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com to reserve your room today. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Season 11 winner of The Masked Singer is Vanessa Hudgens, y'all. Hudgens was under the goldfish costume and beat out Scott Porter, who had performed this season as the gumball to win the Masked Singer trophy. Now here's the moment that Nick Cannon announced the winner.
Goldfish, we need to know, who are you?
singer, Broadway sensation, Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. For winner Goldfish, Rita Ora knew it was her friend Vanessa Hudgens. Anthony McCarthy Wahlberg agreed. Robert Thicke, he went with Hilary Duff. And Ken Jeong said it was Nicole Scherzinger. I knew it wasn't Nicole because she was like a judge on the show. Do y'all feel like she would come back to perform on the show?
I think so.
I don't. Well, it depends on how she parted, I guess, right? Because she used to be a judge.
Well, I hated that they put Thelma Houston off. I wanted her to win.
Oh, Gary. Well, that's okay. People get eliminated on the show all the time. I know that's your friend. We'll call her and make sure she okay. All right, moving on. Y'all, Diddy has been removed from the Peloton platform as the fallout from the Cassie assault video continues. It's being reported that Peloton's private members' Facebook page allegedly featured a post from a member that demanded Diddy's music catalog be removed from its platform. The company wrote, "We take this issue very seriously and can confirm Peloton has paused the use of Sean Combs' music as well as removed the Bad Boy Entertainment Artist Series on our platform. This means our instructors are no longer using his music in any newly produced classes." Wow, so I guess that means the artists too, huh? All Bad Boy artists?
That's messed up.
That's
the
messed
people
up
around
too.
him.
Right, because he just gave them their little publishing back, and they probably could have made a little money off of the Peloton from their songs and their publishing on stuff like that. But now it's been revoked, so I guess it is what it is. Things happen. Moving on, last but not least, y'all, Lil Nas X said that he wishes he could have had the success making country music like Beyonce has had with her recent country album, Cowboy Carter. Now, Lil Nas' breakthrough hit 2019 called Old Town Road fuses elements of country and trap. However, it was removed from Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart because it did not embrace enough elements of today's country music to chart in its current form. Now, Beyonce was widely praised earlier this year for her contributions to country on Cowboy Carter. Now, in a new interview, Lil Nas said he was happy for these artists, but added, I wish it could have happened for me. I wasn't even able to experience this. So, because his song kind of was a country song, right? A little bit. Because
He even went out and got Billy Ray Cyrus for the remix.
Yeah, I was going to say he even had Billy Ray Cyrus on there, but
he didn't do a whole collection. She did a whole album. That was just that one song because the rest of his stuff sounds hip-hop.
Right. That's true. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, 12 minutes before the top of the hour. Time for news you positively cannot use. What up, Special K?
Yep, that is right. Definitely can't use it. But so, Rick, the other day, a couple days ago, we were talking about the airline situation, and I was kind of hard on Spirit and Frontier Airlines, and I got some backlash on my social media about that from people who actually enjoy those two airlines. So I just wanted to correct the record here. Now, Spirit, I looked it up, and Spirit actually ranks number 3 behind Alaska Airlines and Delta in customer favorite ratings. That's due in large part to the affordability factor. Now, they also, according to these statistics, ranked first in most YouTube and World Star-worthy video fights at the ticket counter. Also noted they're number 1 and most likely to see a spades game going on in the boarding area. Now, in addition, Frontier Airlines is ranked actually number 11 on the overall best airline list, but is ranked number 2 in the most overhead baggage that's not actually luggage, with bags from Champs, Foot Locker, and Kroger also. And they also rank number 2, Frontier is, in most women with bonnets and purses or handbags by Calvin Klein and DKNY purchased at Ross, Burlington, and Marshalls up there by the checkout counter. Now, I also looked into the actual number of flights where they have, let's just say, where you're most likely to see a loud cuss out, an employee attack, or an actual fist fight or domestic violence incident, either at the ticket counter or at baggage claim. And this was really surprising, and they all came from Spirit. It was these routes: ATL to Detroit, ATL to Memphis, ATL to Dallas, ATL to Houston, ATL to Las Vegas, ATL to Miami, ATL to Fort Lauderdale, ATL to Jacksonville, ATL to West Palm Beach, ATL to Orlando, ATL to Tampa St. Pete, ATL to St. Louis, ATL to Baltimore, ATL to New York City, ATL to Columbus, Ohio, ATL to Chicago, ATL to Milwaukee. Again, these are the routes where you're most likely to see either a loud cuss out, a fist fight, or an employee attack at the ticket counter. ATL to Philadelphia, ATL to Louisville, ATL to Nashville, ATL to Huntsville, ATL to Birmingham, ATL to Jackson, Mississippi, ATL to Charlotte, ATL to Columbia, South Carolina, ATL to Raleigh, Durham, ATL to Norfolk, Virginia, ATL to D.C.
Stop, man.
And, that's where you, so have your camera out if you're taking any of those routes.
I saw a chick with a button on her head and them lashes last night. I thought about you, but I started to call you.
Do you notice a recurring theme to all the violence-laden routes?
You ain't lying, man.
They all seem to originate in the same place.
And then when I go to the airport, I look for it. I'm looking for it. Now I'm going to Spirit Counter just to see what you're talking about.
When you go to the Spirit Counter, make sure your battery is charged on your phone. Just have it in video mode as soon as you come off the escalator. You won't be disappointed.
Oh, man.
Ooh. If you have anything to add to this list, hit me at Special K913 on Instagram. How about that? All right.
What drawers should I wear today? Oh, what drawers should I wear today? Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? What drawers should I wear today? One more time. What drawers should I wear today? Oh, what drawers should I wear today? Wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? Do it again. Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? What drawers should I wear today?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Don't miss Gary's Tea Party at my birthday beach blowout, August the 9th through the 11th. And this year, man, we have moved it to Hollywood Beach, Florida. That's right, y'all. To the Diplomat Hotel. Listen, you can reserve your room now for just $500 down. Make sure y'all go to RickeySmileyBBB.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Miss Indira Malini. Y'all remember that name? Indira Malini. If y'all know who she is the beautiful daughter, y'all, of Miss Shaka Khan. And she is speaking out, y'all. She is letting the world know about that horrific, honey, take that Diddy did to her and hollered at Miss Shaka Khan when they were in the airport, honey. She said she said Diddy came out screaming, honey, at Shaka Khan and her mom in the public, and then, honey, he had his bodyguard to attack her 19-year-old brother when he tried to intervene. And this is what Indira said. She said, quote, I'm glad this is happening to you. You got in my mother's face and publicly disrespect her, yelling and screaming like a lunatic, honey. When my little brother tried to get you out of my mother's face, your security jumped my 19-year-old brother. These may be your dark days, honey, but I'm singing and dancing, watching your demise, honey. That's what Indira said, honey, to Diddy. So some people saying the reason why, people that he was hollering at Shaka Khan, they said, because she may have thought he was Kevin Hart, and honey, but he got offended, honey. So maybe he
wait.
No.
How did she think he was Kevin Hart?
I don't know.
Diddy like 6 feet and Kevin Hart is 2 feet.
Diddy is definitely not 6 feet. I saw him in person and was surprised at how short he is. He's like your height.
Nah, and you short, son. You need to get your
I'm
height
almost
together.
6 feet.
Well, honey, almost doesn't count. But anyway,
I saw he was taller than me.
Well, honey, we don't know what you
he's
thought.
like your height. He's short.
No, he's taller than me.
He is vertically
Nevertheless,
challenged.
honey, she might have thought he was, honey, Kevin Hart, and he got upset.
I tell you what, she didn't wake up out of her sleep and tweet that.
Right.
She didn't wake up. Don't nobody wake up and tweet something like that.
That had too much detail for that not to be true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
And Shaka Khan, of all people, and she's an icon, honey. She's a legend. But nevertheless, I don't know whose day was
I
bad
love it.
that day.
I hope they keep on coming and calling him out.
And people calling him out. Yeah, we just got to pray, honey, for all parties, honey. But anyway, moving on in other celebrity news while we're praying, y'all, let's continue to pray. Another story, honey, with Portia and Simon. Y'all, now remember, y'all, when Simon came out, baby, and said that, honey, Portia did not have a Rolls Royce, honey. He made that implication there. But now it's being reported, y'all, that you remember, honey, when Simon gifted Portia, y'all, with a beautiful gray Rolls Royce with orange interior, honey, just like the one they said he gifted his previous wife, Miss Fallon Peanut. Well, honey, they're saying this week Simon implied that, honey, and what have you. But now Portia came out, baby. They say Miss Portia went live on Instagram, honey, and she was sitting, honey, inside her beautiful gray Rolls Royce with that orange interior, proving, y'all, that she definitely, honey, still had that car, baby. She still, and I remember when she got that car, too. But, honey, she let the world know that she still possessed that beautiful Rolls Royce. So, Simon, we don't know what Simon is talking about.
Is that the one with the stars in the top? Brett.
No, well, the other one she had, Ricky, was the one with the stars on top. This is the great. I don't know, they may have stars in this one too, but they didn't show the stars, but they just showed on those beautiful orange, honey, leather seats, honey, and that beautiful gray Rolls Royce. I think this one is a Ghost. The first one she had was a I can't remember the name. It's a two-door, but nevertheless, but people are talking, and people, why? This is ridiculous that people go out and say stupid stuff like that. Somebody said, "Oh my God, this script is so annoying. Bravo needs to get new writers." And then somebody else said, "Oh, they must have got Tyler Perry over there, honey, moonlighting, because, honey, what the hell? We can predict this storyline, and I wonder why nobody is watching the show." So, it's just crazy.
Why would they say that, Jerry?
I don't know. That's just ridiculous, honey. People saying this, though. But, honey, hey, she got her Rolls Royce, honey, and kudos out to her. And Simon just needs to, just let it be, honey. And in my final story, people are still talking about Kelly Rowland, honey. People say, they got a lip reader, and they saying what Kelly probably told those security, honey, when she was at the Cannes Film Festival and stuff. But, it's still a sad thing. People say you're not supposed to touch people. And I didn't realize that. Did you know if y'all touch a person unwarranted, that's assault?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Nobody should put their hands on you, period.
I don't like the way she did, because when Kelly Rowland set those boundaries, she just kept talking. She was very disrespectful.
Yes,
she kept going.
Even like she was still trying to touch her.
Yeah, still trying to move her
girl.
Like still had her hand behind her. Just your energy. Just like when somebody get at you like that, the best thing for you to do is get away from them. I don't care what your job is. Back up, get away, or get somebody else. That irritated me to my soul.
Me
when
too.
I saw that. you don't keep. If she tell you to get back and she tell you I'm going and don't rush me, then okay,
Just
she's the
go
wrong
ahead.
woman. Move your ass out the way and get away from her.
Ooh, Lord.
Your
But
energy
did you
is
see
not
the
that-
other security guard have to come down and check the
And she
females?
was
Like,
still
chill
talking.
out.
Because she
And she's
obviously
still
kept
going.
running her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I think she stepped on Kelly's dress at first, and I think Kelly was like, it's okay or something.
Yeah.
And then she kept talking.
Kept going.
I'm like, shut up. My
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah, that's why. That's
Ooh.
one of the reasons why I left L.A. You know what I'm saying? Because once I set a boundary or whatever, get away from me or get out. I had to tell the lady get out of my dressing when I was working for BET. She kept coming. I said, "Don't come back. I don't care. Send somebody else because your energy is not where I need for it to be in order for me to work." And then I jumped up off that car and said, "Get out of here. Don't come back in here." Or whatever. When people set boundaries and stuff and they just be doing too much or whatever, sometimes your energy just don't match with everybody. Move along. Move away.
Lord.
I didn't
All
like
right,
that. It was real disrespect, but I'm glad Kelly pointed her finger at her.
Me too.
And got in her face and got her together because it was very disrespectful. You don't do that, especially somebody that's bow naked. You don't do it.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is crocus petal. On the high end, you say crocus petal, and on the low end, you say beautiful pink. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up
is.
for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 866-9-R-I-C-K-E-Y. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
They woke you up this morning, saying you and your house shoes go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
My name is Juanita. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I want to say wake up to all the Fulmores, the Morrises, and the Isom families all over. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Sherry Gomes from Hampton. Wake up, Hampton. Get up. It's time to go. My name is Asia. I'm calling from Norfolk, Virginia. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All military people, let's get to work and have a good day.
Hi, this is Sabrina from Tampa, Florida, and I want to tell my grandson, Demarie Harvey, to wake up, wake up, wake up!
Come on. Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know.
Let them know where you at, Portland. Wake up. Where you at? Charlotte. Wake up. In Raleigh. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore. Wake up. In Nashville. Wake up. Indianapolis. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all, the flavor is being brought to you by.
We all go. Whether you go with irresistibly soft Charmin Ultra Soft or the superior strength of Charmin Ultra Strong, you can't go wrong. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Okay, how may I help you?
Oh, yes. I need to speak with Angela, please.
This is she.
This is Johnny Hurston. How are you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good, baby. I got your number from Miss Oliver up to the Holt Street Baptist Church.
Yes.
Okay, I know that you was the choir director.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm just helping out.
Yes, ma'am. But I was told that you was more so, one of the people for the church choir there. And I visited the church a couple times. And what I was speaking with her about was in reference to you was just the level of disorganization with the choir and who I needed to speak with to just chip in and just offer my services because that choir needs help because it's atrocious to sit there on Sundays and watch them sing those songs like that. And I'm just trying to figure out who I could speak with to just volunteer because you're not doing that good of a job. You need to resign, baby.
Well, I'm not getting paid or anything.
Yeah,
so
but they be swinging the wrong way.
Gladly. Who did you say you are?
My name is Johnny Hurston, baby, and we getting ready to join that church. And I had to speak with her. I said I can't be here if the choir's going to be like, and they be off key, and some of them don't even wear, and they need new choir robes. Have y'all thought about that?
Actually, you're talking to the wrong person. You probably need to talk to.
Now, don't get rude with me, baby.
No, I'm not getting rude. I'm just telling you, I don't run anything. I'm just volunteering.
And that sister on the fourth row, the one she's on the third row, second from the left. She don't even know the words. and she need a perm. And what y'all need to do as a choir, as a group, because see, the church I used to go to, they all had group perm. They would go and get a perm together.
You need to talk to the pastor.
You need to step down, baby, and let some pros handle the choir.
I didn't step up, okay? I just went where the Lord told me to go.
The Lord lied to you, baby, and you shouldn't have done that.
No, he didn't. Not the Lord that I serve. Who did you say you got my number from?
Because we need to just sing some new songs in there, like maybe like Lean With It, Rock With It. Have you heard that? Lean With It, Rock With It for Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Shake your Laffy Taffy. Shake your Laffy Taffy for the Lord.
Yeah, that'll be fine, too. But you talk that with Miss Oliver, and whatever they want to do, be fine with me, okay?
I'm in love with a stripper.
Okay.
For the Lord.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm in love with Angela.
Huh?
It's comedian Roy Wood Jr. It's a prank call, sweetheart. Your daughter, Alicia, put me out the prank calling you just now.
Yeah, I know I was going to have to get somebody and put a rope around his neck. Okay, call me back tomorrow when I get up off the floor, okay?
Everything that I see, I won't show my love anymore.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, kicking around the mix going down. John Lion, another one and two. John Lion, what up, boy?
I'm good, but I don't know how to wake the whole city up, man. And of course, you hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Y'all make sure y'all hit my boy up on IG. Hey, do you be responding?
Yeah, man, definitely. I try to link back everybody that send me a DM and thing, you know?
All right, y'all. I need all the older chicks out there. If you got an open face, go too. John Lion love chicks like that. Jump in them DMs. He'll hit you right back. You can be standing in the DJ booth. You can be standing behind him in the DJ booth while he at the club. You know, the DJ always had a girlfriend. You know, I remember how Chris used to be standing behind you. You be DJing rock.
Yes, sir, boy.
Yes, sir. If you in your 40s and you got an open face gold tooth, and you got you a 27-piece or a lace front in this blonde, John Lion like him like that. Hit him up. Jump in his DMs. What is it, John?
I can't remember.
What is it, Rock?
JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. If you from Mississippi, if you from Birmingham, if you from Valdosta, if you from Albany, Georgia, Biloxi,
Tupelo.
Yeah, Tupelo. Right outside of Charlotte. Right before you get to Charlotte. What is that called? Damn. Columbia. He love with Columbia.
Yes,
my God, Columbia, South.
Come on, dog.
Columbia, South Carolina. But you got to be in your 40s. You got to have hair on your legs and hair up under your arm and an open face gold tooth. Hit John Lion in the DMs. He likes that.
It's his fetish.
If your kid's already in high school, he likes that. He'll help pay your kids' tuition. He'll help send them out to the military. He be paying car notes. If you want to go to Lenox Mall and get some bags, have them bags in your hand. You need to holler at my boy John Lion Sound. Hit him in the DMs. He replied immediately.
I do not endorse this message at all.
Yes, sir. And if you young and you got some little sons that got them silver caps, you know the boys that got them silver caps, all them going to the NFL. All of them be NFL defensive back. If your kid got a silver cap, John will help you. He like them like that. There it is. Hey, hello? Hello?
Yo.
What's up, man?
They tried. I done tried to call 6 times. They keep telling me I can't call because I told the girl who answered the phone. I said, please let me talk to Rick because I know I don't work here no more. I know I got fired. I don't accept that, but I still need something from you because I'm not trying to go back in the trap. I'm not trying to start back selling drugs. I'm not trying to do none of that kind of stuff because you know I got saved back in January. I got saved. I gave my life to the Lord, but obviously that don't mean nothing to you. But I'm just saying that obviously don't matter to you. But maybe you don't love the Lord like I do. But maybe that's not neither here nor there. But listen, I'm finna get me a new job. I'm not asking to come back. I'm not asking you to hire me back. I'm not asking none of that. I don't want nothing from you, Shawty. I understand you had to do what you had to do. But
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm getting me a new job selling life insurance.
Sell what?
I'm selling life insurance.
Life insurance.
Yup.
What company you selling for?
I don't know. Could I say their name yet? Cause I ain't fully employed yet. But they gave me some stuff to practice on to say to folks when I'm trying to sell them life insurance. I got to say this is agent name with company name. I'm getting back to you about the life insurance policy information you request on our website. Hold on. Do you have a few seconds to hear about our option? Based on the information you provided, I think we could save you some money without sacrificing coverage, and you could protect your family for an imminent death or something. Do you have a moment to speak with us?
Yes, I do.
Then hold on, pause. Let them speak. But the lady said okay, great. Well, customer name. The good news is that it looked like there are some new state approved plans that you might qualify for. So, customer name. It's my job to quickly verify some basic info with you. Then I'll connect you with one of our licensed underwriters. Pause. Let them respond.
Which one of you petty ass, napping neck, no edge, still wearing lace front and dookie braid ass done stole my baby scroll off my porch? But I don't know what the you was thinking, cause it's scrolling. But man, your dumb ass gonna be scrolling. And ain't nowhere around here to scroll but to the yellow store. And so when I catch you at that yellow store, I'm yanking that Big Pamper, sour bottle drinking, noodle eating, pallet land baby of yours up out my baby. And I'm going oops upside your head because you won't be stupid enough to steal the instead of telling your baby daddy and go buy you a scroller. Depending on how nice you want, you could sell a book or two of food stamps and get you a scroller. However I get is mine. Because if you think I'm finna be toting poke chop big ass all the way up there here while you scrolling in my baby, you done lost your rabbit ass man. I'm gonna give you 3 hours to bring my baby back to his porch where you got it from. You know what porch you got it off of. But see, I'm sitting around here on lay it down front porch now. So you gon' sneak that around there and surprise and have me a nice little surprise when I get on back around her and ask for that rat baby of yours and my baby. No, I ain't gonna do nothing to the baby. But he getting up out there, don't know that. Cause I'm ooh weak. It's more than a name. It's a lifestyle. You're gonna learn today.
And she did get her stroller back.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Don't miss Gary's Tea Party at my birthday beach blowout, August the 9th through the 11th. And this year, we have moved it to Hollywood Beach, Florida, to the Diplomat Hotel. And you can reserve your room right now for just $500 down. Make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com. Y'all don't want to miss this. I promise you, you don't want to miss it. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, the prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, honey, for Beyonce, her husband, and Big Freedia. And I'm definitely praying real hard that nothing seriously happened to them, y'all. But it's being reported, y'all, that the former New Orleans group, the Showstoppers, y'all, is suing Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Big Freedia, y'all, for copyright infringement. Now, Beyonce's 2022 single, y'all, Break My Soul, is at the center, Ricky, of this lawsuit. Now, it said that Tessa Avey, Kiva Bourgeois, and Henry Braggs and Brian Clark, y'all, of the Showstopper, they filed, Ricky, a federal copyright suit in the Eastern District of Louisiana for allegedly copyright infringement and unfair trade practices over the use of the phrase, release a wiggle. Now, that's theirs. Now, according to Fox 8 Live, they're saying that the Showstoppers is accusing Beyonce of crediting Big Freedia, y'all, for Release the Wiggle. Now, the Bounce artist also claimed, y'all, that Big Freedia, honey, used the saying in her 2014 single, Explode. Now, they're saying, y'all, report that Jay-Z is also a defendant in the suit, along with other writers and producers who assisted Beyonce and Big Freedia with the making of both songs. Now, the Showstoppers lawsuit urges y'all that Big Freedia uses Release Your Wiggle repeatedly throughout Explode. Now, almost a decade later, Queen Bey, y'all, sampled Explode on her Break My Soul song, which debuted, honey, on her Renaissance album, y'all. And they say, as per the complaint, the Showstoppers is seeking, y'all, credit for Release a Wiggle on both Explode and Break My Soul. Isn't that something? I mean, a phrase, release a wiggle. I mean, first of all, they need to explain what are they talking about. What is releasing a wiggle? Does anybody know? You know, Release a Wiggle. That's what these people are suing Beyonce them for, because the groups, the Showstoppers said I guess that's their phrase, release a wiggle. Do you know anything about that, Brad? Because it's something dealing with New Orleans. Is that a New Orleans thing that we don't know about?
I don't know. A release a wiggle, I guess. Big Freedia said it, right?
Yeah.
And the song is called Explode.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't understand what's wrong with it. Did they steal a melody? It's just a word, right?
But I guess it's their phrase, and
they must say it exactly the same way or something.
Because one said release a wiggle, then one said release your wiggle. So it's just the wiggle is released, and people are just really.
They said it means you need to loosen up and have some fun. It's a call to dance.
Oh, it's a call, really?
Kind of loosen up, and
it should be. It shouldn't be an issue with that unless it's copying exactly some kind of way.
Well, that's what they saying, honey. And I hope nothing
happens.
happens.
Beyonce didn't make the tracks.
But it's in her song, I gather. So I don't know, but nevertheless, hopefully and prayerfully, they get this resolved, because we do not want Jay-Z and Beyonce in jail, because this is federal time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they said a federal lawsuit, and they say it's fair, huh? So, isn't it?
Oh, my God. I don't
yeah, that's Special K about that.
Yeah, I was going to ask him, Special K.
I'm not the expert on that.
Yes, you are the criminal connoisseur.
Just because I had an experience 24 years ago doesn't mean that I'm an expert on federal crime.
So what you know about federal crime?
Very little. It was a long time ago, Gary.
So, but you did Fed.
Oh, okay. And you had sex with a woman, so what does that mean? Are you an expert on that?
Let's go ahead and move on.
Moving on, another celebrity news, y'all. May said, honey, that fans will soon hear his thought about the cases, honey, against Diddy and the Cassie video, but he will have to wait a little longer. He said, I'm saving my takes for the documentary, he said, on it, and honey, this is what it shows, honey. He said, what? Well, hey!
Gary, what was it like, Gary? What was it like when you...
Yeah, Gary, when you
had a moment.
Yeah, what was it like?
What was it like?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I was young and I was not experienced, number one, so I did not know.
Gary,
what?
Did you clap them cheeks?
No.
You do not have to relive that memory.
Thank
Gary.
you, because honey, like everybody was going through their damn pain, that's very painful.
That was painful.
Was it traumatized?
Well, it was not so much traumatized, it just kind of did something to me that I don't want to relive.
Did she arrive?
Did she throw it back?
Ricky.
Did she arrive at her destination?
I don't know.
Everybody know, Gary, you hit prom night. It was prom night, right? When the prom night.
But I will say this, though, because I went to a predominantly white school, so some of the things that was experienced, I just never done again. Oh, hell no. No, she was not white. She was very black.
Gary, don't you ever forget you clapped them cheeks.
I'm trying to damn forget it. You stop bringing it up. Hell.
Do you still see her today? Do you know who she is?
You don't have to answer that question.
Yeah, let me go there. Thank you, Marilyn. Let me go to the next
gotta
damn question. I ain't got time for this,
question.
honey. So I'm not going to
Track
go.
her down, Gary.
Well, no, she will not be tracked, honey. So, but anyway, I'm not going to even explain it. Okay, I'm going to get out of the damn color today. I'm through with this mess. The color today is Crocus Petal. On the high end, you say Crocus Petal, and on the low, just say pink, honey. Brad, don't do that. Yeah, that's the color today. Go to commercial.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Every parent has a different way of teaching their kids responsibility. Now, imagine graduating from high school and then immediately the real world hits you, and now you got to pay rent at your own parents' house.
Yeah, it happens, Ricky. A Texas couple is making headlines due to their decision to change their high school daughter, charge her $400 per month to live at home because she was uncertain about attending college. Now, while at home, she would be able to map out her future plan, ideally becoming financially independent. Her plan changed all year long, the parents said. All kids are not ready at the same time to go to college. So if you don't know what you want to do, work until you figure it out.
Now, the daughter eventually decided that she didn't want to go to college, but she did have a nightly curfew, and if she wasn't coming home, she had to inform her parents. The parents agreed, yes, great idea, teaches them to pay bills, builds character, and makes them responsible, while others disagreed, saying, a definite no for me. I know it's rare, but I will forever help my kids, no matter the age.
All right, so today we want to know, would you charge a graduated high school student to pay rent in your house if they are not going to college yet? I need to know your thoughts. Maria, let's start with you.
So I would require them to save a certain amount of money, and that's what I'm doing for my adult son that's still living in the house, kind of giving him like a simulation of what it would be like once he gets out on his own. So he saves a certain amount per month. So then it's not such a huge adjustment when it's time for him to move out, and then he'll have all of that money stacked and saved up, when he moves out.
Special K, you got your kids.
Yeah, no, I don't make them pay rent. I don't know. I got daughters. I just want them to stay with me forever. So,
yeah, I feel you.
I don't look forward to the empty nest.
I know
really don't.
You're only 27. It ain't time to go
Yeah, it's
yet.
like you ain't got to go nowhere just yet.
Trying to protect.
Leave. I tell my daughters, leave when you get married. When you get married, that's when I'll hand you off to somebody I approve. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
I feel rock.
Yeah, if you're uncertain, don't have a game plan, don't even know what you want to do, then you got to go get a job and pay. Absolutely. And then we'll help you along the way. But if you got a game plan, if you got a business idea, a concept, okay, let's sit down and talk about it. Let's collect some data. Let's get it going. And you ain't got to pay nothing. Let's help you become a young entrepreneur.
Brett.
Man, I feel like that they should pay something. I would put it to the side. I wouldn't tell them that I'm putting it to the side. I would just make them feel like they're paying rent, and I would put it to the side for them, and later be like, this is what I put up for you. This is what you can earn if you do it yourself on your own.
Gary, what are your thoughts? I'm curious. I just want to know.
He don't like being singled out because he ain't got no kids. So he said, go. You give your opinion, Rick.
No. Well, my grandparents, I think they did a real good job because I had to stay with them. When I think I took a semester off, my granddaddy made me work. I was working 2 jobs. I was working at Showbiz Pizza, and then I was headed over to Foot Locker, and I would give them my entire check. And then what my grandparents would do was give me some money to put in my pocket out of my check. And then when I got ready to get get me a little piece of car, which was a little bucket, a little Toyota Corolla 4-speed, I had money. My grandma went in that china cabinet and pulled out the money, and I was able to get a freaking car. And then when I got my first apartment or whatever, I bought little furniture from different people that was selling furniture or whatever. My grandma was like, you got money? Come on over here. And my grandma went in that china cabinet, the china cabinet that your grandparents had in the dining room, and she looked down in that china bowl and had all that cash. And I did not know that I had saved that much money. And my grandma would take my check and give me like $10, $15 out of it, and I had to eat off of that all week or whatever when I went stealing food out, making little small pieces and sneaking in the break room eating or whatever. I just had to do what I had to do or whatever, just to get by. But the way my granddad did it with those 2 damn jobs and give me your money, and then when it comes time for you to get ready to go, they already done stacked the money. Then sometimes my grandmama would give you a little something extra. Here goes something. I've been saying she's saving money too, because the thing about it is you are more likely to help somebody that's pushing the car than standing there asking for help. Mm-hmm. When somebody see you trying to do something and trying to get by, trying to make it, and you being respectful, and you coming home, keeping your room clean. Granddaddy shouldn't have to tell you to take the garbage out. Take the garbage out. You see the garbage can is full. Take the garbage out or whatever. I made Grayson, that's his job. You go get all the little small garbage cans out of them. My grandson been taking the garbage out since he was 2, just teaching responsibility and respect. Because when I got that damn apartment, that $335, which was a lot in the 90s, it was a lot, but I had to pay it. and I was prepared to pay, and I knew that I had to work hard in order to pay it. I want to know what y'all think. Y'all get at me, 866-9 Ricky, 866-9 RICKEY. Good morning.
My name is Shauna, and I'm calling from Flint, Michigan. And no, I would not make them pay rent. I have a daughter now that will be graduating in 2 years, and if she does not choose to go off to college, she at least needs to find a job, put some money to the side, save some money, at least for a year, and then she can venture off and do what she needs to do.
Kayla from Savannah, Georgia, and no, I would not.
No, I wouldn't let them pay rent. I would let them pay a light bill or something just to get them in the feel of paying bills, but rent, no. The reason my kids got A's and B's right now because they focus only on school.
Hell yeah. He graduated in May. They paying rent in June.
Calling from Tampa. I wouldn't make them pay rent, but there would be some sort of established boundary, and I would let them know that, I believe in our community, everybody has that same mantra. You either got to go to school, go to work, join the military, but I'm sure everybody's mama has said, you're not going to just lay up in my house.
I'm calling from Greer, South Carolina, and my daughter just graduated yesterday, but I'm not big on her paying bills because I've been paying these bills by myself. So with that being said, I want her to just enjoy, her teenage life.
Yeah, but don't let nobody. Number one, don't let nobody just lay up in your house and don't give nobody give them a sense of responsibility because you're just creating laziness.
Yes.
And then let's just don't take the term paying rent. Take their money and put it up for them because they don't know how they're going to go and spend the money on what they want. And then when they get ready to move out, they don't have anything. Then you got to give them money. Take their money, take their check, and pay them out of their check and stack it like my grandmama used to. Yep. And then when you get ready to go get your apartment, go out to college, you got a little money. You can buy you some clothes. You can buy your books. But don't let nobody lay up in the house. I bust my ass. I worked 2 jobs, and I was playing the organ on Sunday. Brad, I used to make $10 a Sunday to play for the Sunday school. $10 at First Baptist Kingston to play for the Sunday school, and then I would get a ride. A deacon, Brother Jefferson, would pick me up from Sunday school and give me a ride over to Lively Stone Missionary Baptist Church. And play the organ over there where they paid me like $70, and that $70 add up, at the end of the month. So when I got ready to get my first apartment or whatever, or get ready to go out to Miles College, to do that last semester, man, I was straight. I had money. It wasn't a whole lot of money, but I had money. I had everything I needed. And I get emotional. Golly, man, I hate to get emotional, man. My grandparents, they was the best. My grandfather had you out there cutting grass on the weekends, and the things that he taught me then, you come home, and while you eating dinner, he's sitting at the table just talking to you every night. Not even just taking money for bill, but just instilling something in you, telling you what to do, telling you what not to do. And I would not be the person that I am if it was not for Ernest and Maddie Smiley. I promise to God. Oh, man.
Yep, and you don't appreciate it until you get older.
Yeah, and I just try so much to be like them. I have my younger cousin Nicholas that drive for me sometime when I have to go out of town. He said, "Man, you just a mix of both of them. Cook like her, but you act like granddaddy, and just that structure and that discipline and those boundaries and just how they help you. And they just." Ain't that crazy how your grandparents just did all this stuff for you and they went on home to be with God and they done left you up and you looking at your life right now. You looking at all the stuff that you got right now. And they did all this stuff. They done grandparents done worked at an airport cooking food, cleaning up white folks' house. They did all that stuff just where you can have what you have. Look at where we are. Look at everybody that's listening to the radio. Look at where you are. You're attorneys, you're doctors, you running FedEx, you running UPS, you minister, you doing all of these things because somebody made a sacrifice and wipe folks' asses and clean folks' houses and did all this stuff and worked all these extra jobs just what you can have, and they taught you responsibility, and it was done with love. Didn't take advantage of you, didn't take your money, took the little stuff and put it up and whatever. I can talk all day about them. I get, emotional because I just I'm just so thankful for them doing it the way that they did it. I think they did it perfectly. So I'm just saying, don't let nobody lay up in your house because you're just not creating people with a certain kind of work ethic. Let them work hard. They young. They should work. And enjoy nothing. You enjoy stuff when you get 40. 40, 50 years old, after you work hard, you put yourself in a position to retire. But don't spoil these young people, man. Make them be responsible and save that money for them and help them. I ain't mean to get emotional. I apologize about that. I just started thinking about my grandparents and how hard they work, y'all. All right, appreciate that. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Jeff got 3 things you need to know. Jeff Johnson, what's up?
Hey, good morning, brother. Listen, I told you on Tuesday or on Monday that I wanted to really dive in today. Marilyn Mosby is having a sentencing hearing this morning. For those of you that still don't know who Marilyn Mosby is, she's city state's attorney, former city state's attorney in Baltimore when Freddie Gray was killed. She was who really went after the Baltimore police. Some criticized her for that. Some celebrated her for that. But that was when the country really found out who Marilyn Mosby was, kind of the soldier for justice that she was, and how she moved. So she was convicted of perjury and mortgage fraud, that she drew down some of her own money in a way that was inappropriate and didn't pay taxes with it. And she was convicted of those things. And so today, the sentencing hearing is going to take place. And what's going to happen when they go into the courtroom, and I believe that Marilyn Mosby has already arrived on site there this morning. They're going to go over the sentencing guidelines, which is why the government thinks she should do jail time. And from what I'm hearing, they're recommending 20 months. They also will then go over forfeiture, which is why they believe they have the right to take the vacation property that was purchased with these funds of hers that were withdrawn. And then a longer presentation from the defense, from Marilyn's team, that will bring people to talk about her character, what she's done, how even this as a conviction is in a direct opposition to how she spent the majority of her life. And then the judge will then make a decision. And, Rick, there's many people that say there's no way she avoids jail time. People have talked about the fact that 40 years is the maximum she can receive. But there are many that are saying there's no way she avoids jail time at all. Okay, go ahead. What are you going to say?
Yeah, Jeff, you know what I find interesting, how easy it is to find a way to jail certain politicians, but then other politicians that commit these crimes that are, on the border of, it's so hard to prosecute a Donald Trump. It's so hard to see him doing jail time for all the stuff he's done. But then for somebody like this, it's very easy for those same people to say, oh, yeah, she got to do jail time. I don't know.
Well, and that's the other piece, though,
I don't
right?
know what the distinction is here.
No, but the other piece is many believe, and I actually believe also, that she was targeted because she had the gall to take on the police department, because she was courageous enough to fight for folks that many people didn't fight for, and she had to be made an example of. And many believe, and I also believe, that that's why she was targeted. I think that people were looking for anything on Marilyn Mosby from the time that she charged those police officers with everything but the kitchen sink. And so this is yet another one of those realities, right, of how do we advocate for and protect black women, especially those black women who have advocated and protected us. And so there has been a huge move to get a pardon. And I know that President Biden has been engaged, and I don't have confirmation, but I heard that they've even had meetings about her case, knowing that this sentencing was happening today. So for those of you who are interested, you can go to justiceformarilynmosby.com and express your support. But this is going to be a big deal because I think it says, how are people able to come after our folks? There's a difference between accountability and there's a difference between a lynch mob. And in many cases, this is more lynch mob than it is accountability for something that was done wrong. So again, justiceformarilynmosby.com. We should know by this afternoon where things are going to be. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG and stay tuned for more. Love y'all. Have a great Thursday, and I'll talk to y'all next week.
Hey, love you, Jeff. Appreciate you, man. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the top of the hour. That's that lucky day. That's you in the building. Bring it to tap. What you got?
Well, Roxy, this is the time of the year when people start to reflect, and online people were talking about what is something you did once and swore to never do it again. Now, some of the top answers were answer text from an ex, terrible idea. New Year's Eve in Times Square, once in a lifetime moment, and once was enough. Drunkenly admitting my fears to a then partner, biggest mistake ever. Loved having all my fears and crap thrown at me during arguments. And last but not least, dating a friend. What y'all think?
Man, that's some good ones right there. Go ahead, okay.
Believe in my wife when she said, just tell me the truth, the whole truth, and everything will be okay. I did that in 2012.
Never no more?
It ain't been, boy. I've been paying for it ever since. I ain't told the truth since, man.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Yeah, man.
I will ride that lie to the...
You stupid.
You'll never get an honest answer out of me
I
again.
tried chitlins, and I one time in my life, I would never eat chitlins ever again.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Maria. I'm with you on that one.
One time, and that's it.
And my whole family loved chitlins. Boy, they say the hot sauce. And say,
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
like, I couldn't do it. And then
No,
finally
sir.
they talked me into it. I'm the same way, Maria.
No,
Never
sir.
again.
I'm like that with liver. I tried liver one time and never again.
Yeah.
Beyonce, like you got something on your mind.
Irk and Jerk.
What is that?
Irk and Jerk or Parmesan. E&J? You never had E&J growing up?
Mm-mm.
I ended up in the bushes.
E&J brandy? Like the liquor?
Yeah, liquor.
I did. I literally fell off a porch and ended up in the bushes.
How much did you drink?
I don't know.
You're supposed to drink a glass, not the whole bottle. Dang.
That night, y'all, we was in Florida and y'all came back. We had so we was on 99 Jam. We was on the hip hop station, and they went out, and they came back. They was lit.
Who was it?
Beyonce. Brett, you went with us then. Head Crack. And they went out to the club, and they stayed out. The traffic was bad. The morning show started at 6 a.m. They got back at about 5:40. And we had to go straight to the radio station. And then we was playing songs and doing breaks, and everybody was laying on the floor taking naps in between, like the whole morning show. And they was good and drunk. What did y'all drink?
Probably, I don't know. I think it was just vodka. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink well. And so it was T-Pain's opening night at his club in Miami, and we were down there for that Haiti relief thing, and we were just excited, and, I was young, and we just...
I looked at y'all, I said, I'm going to bed. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all came back in there, boy, y'all staggered. Y'all opened up that damn door. Y'all fell in there like y'all was lit. I said, we got to go to work.
Yep.
We got to go to work. Yes,
and we made it, and we were there on time, and we woke up, and we were all
throwing
good.
up, burping. The whole studio smelled like inside of the club in the daytime. Smelled like liquor.
You can do that before you turn 40. You can do that before you turn 40.
Yeah, you can't do it now.
Once you hit 50, man.
Man, I know one thing I'll never do again, and that's take one for the team when Rick trying to holler at a chick, and the chick had a girlfriend. Yeah, never ever.
Wait a minute, what?
We went to the club back in the day, and you met this chick, but the chick had a girlfriend, so I had to take one.
Yeah.
Had to be the wingman.
Had to be the wingman, dog.
Yeah, right. Too wasn't looking too heavy in that bag. See, that girl had them spots on her face.
She probably liked him too.
Yeah.
Nah, never.
Had a hand on his thigh.
I love you, dog, but never again.
Yeah, we left the club. I had that Tahoe rock.
You had the 92 Tahoe.
92 Tahoe with the lights up under the bottom.
Yes, sir.
And I started it from inside of the club. I cranked it up. That was when they first came out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We jumped in and we left. But I was feeling sorry for him. Rock was trying to be nice, just trying to, look back there, man. I said, I know damn well a raccoon ain't nothing got him.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Febreze. Does your carpet or couch need a refresh? Grab Febreze fabric spray to make sure it's always smelling fresh and clean. Also try Febreze fabric spray on your clothes or bed. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Yet another fleet of Boeing airplanes was found to have a potentially disastrous flaw, one that could set the entire aircraft ablaze. Now, the aircraft manufacturer discovered that its 777 liner has poor electrical insulation near its fuel tank. Now, this is according to a proposed rule the Federal Aviation Administration posted in March. Now, this is all over the internet. I think 50 Cent just shared it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they responded to the story, Boeing, saying the story is misleading and reckless. It makes incorrect connections and sensationalizes the standard regulatory process that has helped ensure air travel is the safest form of transportation. They also said this is not an immediate safety of flight issue, but it is something that's...
So why did they put immediate in there?
I know.
Because they're talking about 300 planes. That's a lot of planes.
Yeah, most of them are, they say, United and American. So you can actually look to see what kind of plane you're flying on your when you log into your ticket. But this is
on the seat, the seat right in front of you tell you on the safety thing tell you.
Yeah.
If it's 737 something, whatever.
At that point, you on the plane.
Yeah. Hopefully it is a minor flaw, and we don't continue to see these issues. But we are going into a holiday weekend, so it doesn't feel good to see this kind of stuff. In other news, cars, trucks, and SUVs in the U.S. keep getting older. Ricky, you have an older vehicle, several, and I guess they're holding up pretty good.
Oh yeah, I just need one part. If anybody out there have I had a correct. I need to say it correctly on the air.
Mm-hmm.
It's a '96 sedan DeVille Cadillac, something with the AC. That's all. That's the only thing wrong with it. The switch where you turn the AC on, special K, '96 sedan DeVille. Right. I can't find that part. So I don't have no AC in it. So
does the condenser and the compressor both work?
Yeah,
but you just can't turn it on from inside the car.
I can't turn it on from inside the car. Yeah.
You should be able to find that, dog.
I can't find a switch, but I'm gonna announce it. I'm damn sure.
Well, we got millions of listeners, and I'm sure they're gonna be on the hunt for you. So y'all get up.
They got a part for it.
Ricky in the DMs. Well, back to my story. Basically, folks are loving older cars. The average car age is 12.6 years in 2024. And this is because new vehicles are averaging $45,000. I paid less than that for my Mercedes. So that is crazy. Yes. So even though prices are down more than $2,000 from the peak in December of 2022.
I got a 2012 Toyota 4Runner for $7,000. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
And that's all I drive.
Probably run like a charm, too.
It runs like, I'm talking flies. Put some brand new tires on it, some lights on it, and put a new radio in there. That's it. That baby ride.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not ashamed. I don't give a damn what nobody say or think. Hell.
Shoot, man. Toyota's
that damn car hitting that car it got 150,000 miles on it, and it was owned by some old people. And they took care of that car. They didn't drive that damn car out of the neighborhood for real. That baby brand new on the inside. Got some Rolls Royce seats in there, Brad, seat covers.
Mixing and matching. All right, I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few of this morning's headlines. For more news and updates, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, shout out to them Dallas Mavericks, man. They take game 1 in the Western Conference Finals, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kyrie, man, set the tone. Got 30 points on the night. Luka Doncic closed it out, 33 points. It's going down. All NBA teams have been announced this season. First team All-NBA, the Joker, of course. Luka Doncic, SGA out there in Oklahoma. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jason Tatum. The second team, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, KD, Kawhi Leonard, and Anthony Davis. The third team, Sabonis, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton, and, of course, LeBron James. Those are the all-NBA teams right there. And here's my bold sports genius prediction that I teased earlier in the show. The Indiana Fever, WNBA team, the team that Caitlin Clark plays on, they are 0-5. All right.
What?
So, Indiana Fever head coach Christy Sides. She got some pressure on her. All right, this is her second year coaching the Fever. back-to-back number one draft picks. They had Aaliyah Boston was number one last year. Caitlin Clark, number one pick this year. They were 13-27 last year, didn't make the playoffs. Listen, Iowa's former women's head basketball coach, Lisa Bluter, recently retired. Iowa's assistant coach, Jenny Fitzgerald, also recently retired. My bold prediction is those two coaches will become the new coaches of the Indiana Fever if they can't turn this season around quickly. Yeah. I hate to say it, but head coach...
They're going to pressure them out of there.
Come on, dog. I hate to say it, man. Christy
they got to turn it around. You got the top draft. You're going to have to win some games. You can't just be 0-5 now.
Man, come on.
People done bought all these tickets.
They've been losing. Indiana Fever been losing for the last 3 or 4 seasons, though, man. And they've been getting some high draft picks. So they're going to point
they got a fever.
They got a fever.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Before they go on the court, right, they check all their temperatures.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, y'all, everybody got a fever. All right, let's go. All right, y'all. 28 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, we got breaking news. Cassie breaks her silence following the release of the 2016 footage of her being physically assaulted by Diddy. She posted a photo on Instagram that says, "Thank you for all of the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now, but this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I'm better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you're powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you. Love always, Cassie."
Nice. Yeah, pray for her. Yeah, pray for her and all victims. I hate it. I hate
Absolutely. I hate it too. We love you, Cassie, and we support you, and I'm sure we all here all across the world for you. You know, if you ever want to reach out to anybody over here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, you're welcome anytime, all the time. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the Praise Mix Down with Dwight Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.